Hey guys, what's up? It's Monklezunky and welcome to this video in which I will be comparing level 90 and also level 80 damage boosting armor and kind of helping you guys determine if it is worth it or not. If you're someone who really wants to get into PvM and thinks it's very important to do large amounts of damage so you can kill bosses quicker and get drops quicker and stuff like that, these statistics that I'm going to show you guys might be interesting to you. Just be aware that this video is going to contain a lot of math, so if math scares you, well, it's probably fine anyway, since I'll be doing most of it for you. However, if you want to see my exact calculations, that will all be down in the description because I don't want to bore you guys with a ton of numbers. So first of all, I'll be comparing Malevolent armor to Tetsu armor and Torva armor and seeing like how much the damage boost is and how much that's actually going to cost you per hour, and then you can determine if that's actually worth it to you. And then I'll also go over magic armor as well. I'm not going to be going over range armor because magic and range armor kind of work the same way with their formula. The numbers are slightly different, but the way the formula works is the exact same. And also range level 90 armor is just really expensive, so you're probably better off using Pernix for damage boosting range armor. So let's go ahead and get into this. Basically how the melee damage formula works is it's 3.5 times your strength level, plus the damage of your main hand with the main hand speed modifier, plus the damage of your offhand with the offhand speed modifier, plus 1.5 of whatever your armor strength bonus is. So if you have a damage boosting armor, such as Bandos, Torva, or Malevolent, you're going to have a strength bonus there. If you're wearing tank armor, you're not going to have a strength bonus there. So that's the main difference between the two types of armor. And then after you do that, you have to add 152 damage for the overload boost that is taking in consideration your 99 strength, because overloads give you +8 bonus damage on top of how much they boost your strength level per level. So if you're level 99 strength and you're using an overload, that's going to boost you by 19 levels or 152 extra damage. Then after that, we have to add 30 strength bonus from the Scrimshaw of Strength, which I'm including just because I want to see what the maximum on melee damage is to make sure this is completely accurate for someone who's wearing the maximum amount of damage boosting gear, and then multiply that entire number by 1.1 for the 10% damage boost that you get from using the Turmoil Prayer. So if we add all of this together, your base damage while using an armor like Malevolent armor is going to be 2,300.4, and your base damage while wearing non-DPS armor such as, Barrow's armor or Tetsu is going to be 2,188.9. So overall, this is a 5.1% damage bonus for using Malevolent over using just regular armor, which might not sound like a whole lot, but 5% extra damage, especially if you're trying to like out DPS someone at next, or any place where you'd use melee against a boss, really, 5% extra damage is really quite significant in the long run. But let's also get into cost. So Malevolent armor costs 25.5 mil to actually buy the armor itself. It is quite cheap at the moment. It's also going up a little bit, so if you're going to get it, I would recommend to get it soon. And if you use it at a place like Calfight King, which I assume is a fairly general boss for most people to use Malevolent armor, there are quite a bit of minions, and how level 90 armor degrades is it's based on how many total hits you take, not how much damage you take, but the amount of hits, and it lasts for 60,000 hits, which is about 60 hours at Calfight King, so that adds